After nearly 6 years of bitter conflict, a Nazi Germany, beaten to her knees at her own game of war, gives up the struggle. In a marquee tent which represents 21st Army Group Advance Headquarters, Field Marshal Montgomery accepts the unconditional surrender of those enemy formations opposing his forces.
This to include all naval ships in these areas. These forces to lay down their arms and to surrender unconditionally. The German command to carry out at once and without argument or comment all further orders that will be issued by the Allied powers on any subject. The German delegation will now sign this paper, and they will sign in order of seniority, and General Admiral von Friedeberg will sign first.
One by one, the representatives of a beaten mob of gangsters sign the terms which put their hordes completely in the hands of the conquerors. The day of ambition's fulfillment has arrived for the great tactician Field Marshal Montgomery and his comrades in arms. The triumphal note which was first sounded on the sands of North Africa has swelled to a mighty crescendo of victory, resounding around the world.
Now I will sign the instrument on behalf of the Supreme Allied Commander, General Eisenhower.
The mighty German mechanized army collapses. Now it's not so mighty and not so mechanized. To establish communication between the Allies and the surrendered army, German signalmen lay cable toward Canadian lines. Here they meet a line section of Royal Canadian Signals. Both groups work together to complete the link-up. Soon disposal orders flow through to German commanders from Montgomery's headquarters. Following the enemy's capitulation, a conference is held in which Allied sub-commanders instruct their opposite numbers on the German side in the procedure to be observed in making the surrender. On a Canadian front, General Blaskowitz and his officers receive instructions from General Fuchs and his staff of the 1st Canadian Corps. Commanders who faced each other a few hours ago across the battlefield now meet face to face across the conference table. Disgruntled and beaten, arrogant Nazi generals are dispatched to carry out the bidding of the Allied High Command. The organization works smoothly. Under Allied supervision, the disorder of the defeated German army resolves itself into orderly surrender. Warlike gear, which once terrorized a stricken Europe, will now be forged into tools of peace for German hands to rebuild countries shattered by their fury.